Well, let's give them the deets as to what your progress is here.
Well, as soon as I get these last couple of zip ties, oh, there you are. This couple of zip ties in, then it's ready to actually turn on. I think. Yes. And what 900 amps of batteries. Yep. Dual inverters. 2,400 watts of solar. I was wrong yesterday, by the way. It was 600 and 1,200. It's 1,200 and 1,200. But yeah, so this is all ready to turn on and get it all programmed up. That's our combiner box for making everything parallel. Switchboard right here. Battery monitors in a hole in the wall up there, actually on the other side.
I want to hit my head on the hitch.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yep, that's the back of it. And then we got their servo up there. We relocated all the fusing up to there, up top. And everything else is still factory as far as that goes. Getting ready to do our tie-ins to switch them over to lithium for good. Then we got to bring our tie-ins to switch shore into this, and then out of this over to the thing. That'll be done in that box.
That thing to this thing to that.
Yeah.
Other
that
thing.
To the other, you know.
Yeah.
It said so in the blueprint. This to that.
That was in the manual.
Yeah. Yeah. RTFM. If anybody knows what that is. So that's a RTFM.
I don't know.
Read the frickin' manual.
Oh my gosh.
So you guys can use that. It's not copyrighted.
Yeah.
So
there's your freebie today.
Yeah, there's your freebie. Some light humor. But yeah, so we're in and we're ready to literally. I mean, I can go. Those are off. It's not programmed, so I can't turn them both on at the same time. But I can do one at a time. That's good.
In your programming, you have, how do I say, finessed over the years?
Oh, you mean figured out what all of the programming options do, and then come up with my own secret sauce?
Yeah.
Not that it's like a secret sauce or anything, but yeah, I have my own configs. The drive campers configs.
Yes. We don't share them with anybody.
No.
It's like super top secret.
Super duper top secret.
You have to be a client in order to even get it. But they don't even know it. They just get it.
Yeah, they just get it. They don't even know. Yeah. It's like
They're never going to know.
Yeah. Nobody's going to know.
But hey, so I see a Grand Design Stanley there. So does this mean this is a Grand Design?
I don't know. You want to do a reveal?
I am. I'm gonna just. I don't want to do it yet. So we're gonna look at the floor here. All right.
3, 2, 1.
Brinkley, say cheese.
Model C 3100.
So this is actually our first Brinkley that we are installing solar on. And this client, we just so happened to meet last year, actually earlier this year. It's okay. You can talk if you want.
Oh yeah, April. We met in April.
Yeah, April. Because you've watched our YouTube videos before, and you've overheard Pete call Mike's name, and you're like,
"Hey, what's going on here?"
So this has been in the making for a couple months now. So
Almost a year.
not quite actually. April.
7 months.
7 months.
We were.
Or for me last time I was here.
So
Very excited.
we were really excited because we knew that this was our first Brinkley on the schedule, and we are actually being blessed with 2. So actually next week we have another Brinkley coming in. Mike, do you actually on Sunday technically? Do you know what model that one is? Off the top of
Brinkley. I even went and looked at the schedule and looked at the invoice. It just says Brinkley.
Yeah, because he like literally ordered it,
Right.
and this is actually so.
New model.
Right, and the client next week is actually a repeat customer.
Yes.
So he had an RV prior.
Yes, he had a Arctic Fox, 30 aqua pool. Really nice trailer. But I did that one in. I think I did it in somewhere near DC. It was like Virginia or maybe North Carolina, somewhere up in that eastern side of things. And
I had to drive all the way from Virginia.
yeah.
Don't act like you're not here for the winter.
But yeah, so I did that one. It had 1200 watts, 600 amps of batteries, and it was a 30 amp coach. It had a multi plus one. But they were like, it's worked flawlessly. You're the only guy that's going to touch it. We're getting a new rig. You're doing it. But this time we want to go bigger. I was like, okay, we can do bigger.
Go big or go home. That's my philosophy.
Yep.
Do it once, do it right.
But now that we're semi here in Jacksonville-ish area, we can do the smaller stuff. We're
Yep.
kind of looking forward to it.
Oh, actually, we do have a Grand Design coming in this week, and I forgot as well. We met this client at the Grand Design National Rally in Elkhart this past August. He is in the Florida area as well, and he's not too far from here. So he's coming in this weekend, and he is getting a lithium swap. So, yep, he's getting his batteries moved from the front. This is a travel trailer, right?
It's a really small travel trailer. Yeah, it's
An Imagine or a...
it's an Imagine. It's only like a 19-footer.
So I can go to you.
Well, that ought to be fun.
The bed's right there.
Oh, okay.
It's literally just flip the batteries and the cables to the other side and just
Cool. Okay.
yeah.
Just like
It
that.
has a toolbox.
It really, it's that simple. You have it.
Yeah.
A little juicy.
Oh, my Jesus. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yes, we are family friendly here.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He wants to install a toolbox on his time.
Oh, okay.
That's why he wants the battery out of there. He said, well, while I'm doing it, might as well go lithium.
Yeah. So we can handle the smaller stuff. We actually had a guy come in the other week with an Airstream that you diagnosed. Had some system flaws. Which was not originally by us. This is by somebody else.
No, I had to do some upgrade stuff to it.
Yep. And then we have another system performance evaluation coming in next month as well.
Okay.
I don't remember the rig he has. And there's actually another RV manufacturer that we have not touched yet either.
You talking about December?
The one I talked to you about today.
Yeah.
So you still have to do that proposal.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a brand new one to us too. And I know Mike is looking forward to getting his hands on that one.
Yeah. They're higher end, but it's a bumper pull. Similar to Airstream, but not.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a cool one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually really excited about it. I've been wanting to do one of those for years.
A lot of firsts.
Yeah. For this fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of firsts. And then should I tell them about so you want to install solar videos? Should I hang on?
You can hang on to it. Let's finesse that a little bit more. We need to massage that a little bit and
Yeah.
figure out more deets.
Yeah, get all the deets, figure out where it's going to be, how it's going to be accessible.
Yeah.
But we got, we're not doing stuff. We're just because we're not posting. So if you want to know where the current events, if you will, for the dry campers, we're basically posting a lot of stuff on Facebook. She is. I'm not a Facebook kind of guy.
This is YouTube.
Yeah. So I know we're on YouTube now, but if you want to know current events, and if we're not posting a video in 2 or 3 months, then we're very active on Facebook. So if you go check us out there, that's our current events stuff where we're doing fun things.
Yeah. I try to be.
In either places, we're doing dances on TikTok.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Dance.
we're scissor, with flossing.
Flossing.
We're working
Do your
on
little
our
jig. You know, I could never do it. Everyone always laughs at me. It's kind of really pathetic when I do it.
Well, we gotta get revenue. So
Yeah.
we gotta dance on TikTok,
Yeah, do the whatever dances now.
And tomorrow we are starting the Van Lee Beacon, correct? Or are we not? We are.
Yeah.
So that
Mine
is
will be
here.
Split
Yeah,
between the two.
Yep. I'm gonna kind of move over there. I might come back and forth a little bit, but I'll be more over there. I'm probably gonna move the trailer over there too.
Yeah, that one.
one's-
That one we're going to try to go live with you a lot because this is a complete, not on the sprinkly, we're talking about a beacon. Sorry, my hands are a bit movie here. I'm just kind of switching it to one hand, but
The movie game.
yeah.
Is that
So
IE or Y?
the beacon
IE.
has a system currently that was installed by other people, we'll say,
Yeah, it wasn't an
Organization.
installer. It was multiple installers.
but we don't call out who did the original install for a lot of purposes. And I know a lot of people ask us to please tell them who it is, but unfortunately, just all the liability and all that stuff, we just cannot, unfortunately, say that. Now,
We stay classy, San Diego.
we stay classy, Jacksonville.
I don't.
I don't.
Yeah.
Now, if our clients would like to come out and say it on their own platform or their own social media or comment on our video saying, yeah, we got it done at this place, then they are more than welcome to do so.
Yep.
But it just cannot come from our content or our mouths or our keyboard. So,
No.
you know,
And we're not looking for to call anybody out. We just want to make sure that they're safe and it's fixed.
yes.
That's our job.
So this beacon that we are doing starting tomorrow, actually the client's walking by right now. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a hot mess, and I know,
That's an understatement.
yeah, but we're not gonna talk about it too much because I know they are really upset about it, and but they're in good hands, and they're really looking forward to us to.
I got a lot of YouTube videos to watch tonight.
They are really looking forward to us fixing it and finally having a working system. And actually, believe it or not, we ran into them at a Grand Design rally. They were another vendor with us, and they were having all kinds of problems. Mike went over and talked with them and looked at their system and was kind of quickly diagnosing what was wrong. We just didn't have enough time there, unfortunately, on our end. And we were going to make things work when we were in Sedalia, Missouri, but unfortunately, we were really busy with all the Airstream stuff as well there. And they understood.
And passing the kidney stone.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
Yeah. But so we were hoping to hold out until now to fix their system. But when we ended up getting to the Airstream rally, which, what would you say, it's a month
Yeah.
in between the Grand Design rally and the
Oh,
Airstream
yeah.
International rally.
Yeah.
So a month in between seeing these clients, they were literally limping it. Like they,
Their batteries, the BMSs
toast.
or whatever, they were shot completely.
yes. And how old is this system?
Year and a half.
2 years?
Year and a half.
So it's a year and a half old, and their batteries are just, they were toast. So we actually had to reach out to Enduro. So they were getting Enduro batteries, and we were like, hey, we know they already paid for them. We need to actually ship them now. So
Is the camera on me or on you?
you, definitely not me. Nobody wants to see my face. Just kidding.
So I'm sitting here watching you watch the screen and you're just talking away.
Because I'm watching you.
And I'm
Yeah,
just
but
like,
people want to see you talk.
They don't want to see me talk.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like, maybe we can ad-lib. Go ahead, start talking.
Oh
Just
my gosh.
remember, you spend a lot of money. I spent a lot of money on my unit, and I don't want
To do it
people to
twice.
come and learn how to do stuff on my unit. I want professional people and not a classroom full of people thinking, oh, that's good enough.
Yeah.
So take it as you may.
Yep.
You want professional people. You're paying a lot of money,
Absolutely.
and our lives are in here.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
That's the bigger statement there.
I don't.
This is your
This is not a.
livelihood.
This is not a training tool. This is not a classroom.
Correct. Yep.
You
This is
go.
for professional people. Do not try this at home.
Yeah. Right?
So,
Well,
this
we've-
is our first Brinkley, though. We're learning some things on this.
Well, you learned about the panel.
Man, that is my favorite thing about this rig.
The
What?
Made it
panel.
easy.
There's a panel inside where, you know, we're used to.
It's your data panel. all
Your data
your
stuff. There's screws on the inside that whole thing comes off and gives you access to run, chase a wire down. Now, usually momentums, you gotta go.
You gotta go through the wall. You gotta zip, like it's in and out. Yeah.
You gotta do things to a fish stick that shouldn't be done to it.
Yeah. A lot
Don't
of my fish
fall.
sticks are broken.
Yep.
Don't try to catch.
But it's, yeah.
So this beacon will be a complete tear out and redo. I know they're looking forward to it. So, and I need to go back into your photos because at the Airstream rally, there was also a huge,
He's grabbing it.
like you guys after this in a couple hours, I'm going to post that picture and wait till you guys see this picture. It's
Vibrating
unbelievable.
and
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
bring it
bring
in.
it in.
So this is the, Mike, you can probably bring it away because I don't know what the frig this is. So
This is your fuse terminal.
Yep, this is a El Cheapo Chinese fuse terminal off of Amazon, and apparently this terminal here was loose, and because it was loose, it didn't blow the fuse, so it was just rattling in here.
as he's driving.
As he's driving or whatever, trying to sleep, and he was getting headaches because of the noxious smell. And you can see a piece of the fiber right there, which means that
Let me
right
see
there
if I
is
can get
the
in a little
fiber.
bit closer without being blurry.
The grid is the fiber, and this right here is the top layer of the composite floor. It melted all the way through the fiberglass flooring. It's a 2024 rig. The solder
Is it Airstream?
inside, yeah, it's Airstream. The solder, the silver stuff here that's peeking out right there and coming up this way, the solder got so hot it melted out of the lug. There was no shut-off switch. This side got so hot because of this side that the heat shrink split and everything glazed on this side down in there. And this it was bad. Oh, and I have pictures of the battery. It was a game
Oh, yeah, that thing
uh,
was-
a
Game changer?
Game Changer 3
Mhm.
GC3 battery, and right here, this lighter spot in the jacket, I don't know if you can see it, I'm
Yep.
gonna kind of spin it as you see it. That light spot right there melted the outer case of a GC3 battery.
Holy moly.
Some heat.
You're talking
Yeah,
some
That's some heat.
That's some
Serious
real
Fierce.
heat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And this
that's real heat.
And that was performed by a dealership.
Yep, and that was performed by a dealership.
Actually, do you want to quick grab your phone and we can show the picture of the floor?
Sure.
I mean, I'll post it on Facebook too, but
We may have to try to separate this just so we can see it a little better.
I want to cut it apart.
so let's see if we can see this picture. It's crazy that
So we can't use this anymore, right?
you mean you can't just
Put a new lug on it.
Oh, I was just gonna wrap it in tinfoil.
splice the
Or
wire,
Shrink wrap.
shrink
Fork.
wrap it.
Stick a fork in there.
Yeah. It's done.
It's done.
It would have been in September.
Did you put it on me to do a dance?
Yeah, there you go.
After that.
Yeah, I can
Do a
do it.
do a little jig.
That's what I can do.
We're actually not always serious. The guys are actually really funny. They just never really display it.
No, we don't get to be on camera like this. That's why we decided to do it. Something new.
And it's, I kept saying, you gotta be funny, you gotta be funny. Show your real. Everyone's like, Mike's always serious.
Why so serious?
Mike's always concentrating.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the.
Hold on for the plane.
Yeah, hold on. This message was brought to you by
Is it
Who is it? Who is it?
Delta or Southwest.
American Airlines.
Hey, American.
I think you can tell where we are in Jacksonville now.
Okay, so there's a giveaway. All right, so this is coming into the thing right there. Is where it melted
Oh gosh.
the case, and right there is the negative terminal. It was less than a ½ inch away, and this wire, I have other pictures, but this wire literally just goes up and goes straight to the battery terminal. No ability to shut it off. Once it would have started, that's it. It would have burned down.
So what? You have a picture though of when that terminal was moved. What is it?
When it
Am
was
I calling
out?
it a terminal? Am I not calling the right word? Okay. I handle the logistics.
That picture,
Yeah.
and that's how much it burned into a composite floor. It burned all the way through
Oh,
the fiberglass floor.
That's just. Man, he dodged the bullet on that one.
Yep.
It If that was wood, that
Oh, yeah.
So
ground.
again,
Yeah.
this was actually under his bed, and
there's the
That explains the
picture of
headlights.
that.
It was a 2024.
It's 2024 classic 33 FB.
this hitch is massive. So I don't want to hit my head on it. This thing is,
Yeah, no,
It's not going to go anywhere. It's
No.
all great.
$200,000 RV.
except for me.
It's a $200,000 RV. It's brand new.
Mm.
And they got well, let me go here. I'll show you one other picture. I'm gonna go back to that first picture. Second plane.
So it's really cool, actually. So the airplanes come right over us, and sometimes there's fighter jets. It's really cool. But
So
anyway,
this is that stuff. But look right here. So that was the Bluetooth dongle. They powered it, but never plugged it into the Ethernet line. So it was literally just sitting there plugged in, not giving him data out of his equipment so that he could control the ability to, set the input current limit and hybrid inverter, any of that. He had none of those functions.
yeah.
So, I mean, it's just, they were learning on this RV and they barely, I'm surprised they got it turned on. Honestly.
Yeah. Well,
So-
and we're honestly,
Well, and then this too.
you even said
So-
like they were,
That is 10 gauge wire that they ran 50 amp through.
so somebody like me who's a
So this.
dingbat, if you will. So 10 gauge is not good to run with that, correct?
Okay, so what that means is this wire is rated for 30 amp service,
And this is a 50 amp coach.
and this is a 50 amp coach.
So,
So it's not like it's just having 20 more amps. Hoo hoo. No, 50 amp service is actually 100 amps running through the wiring.
so what gauge should that have been?
6 gauge, which is this stuff right here.
So higher the number, the fatter the gauge.
Correct.
Okay.
No, the other way around. The bigger the number, the fatter the gauge, until you get to 0, and then you just add zeros.
Okay.
So one aught is a 0, 1 aught, 2 aught, 3 aught, 4 aught. So this is 4 aught. This is 2 aught.
I'll learn this someday. But for now, I just do the logistics. So,
So and then gauge, 2 gauge is this wire right here. So this one. Yeah, my hands are dirty from working, but
it's all good.
pass.
I got tools and stuff. I'm sorry, this is all shaky. I got like tools and stuff I gotta
Yeah,
walk
it's
all
awesome,
over.
of course.
And a
I-
hitch not to hit my head on.
Yesterday when I was done, you didn't get to see it because we didn't do live. We were running out to dinner, but I had tools all the way around me.
Of course you did.
'Cause I was fabbing all this stuff. So, but yeah, but this is how. This is what about 11 hours in this chair gets you. Is about this far. So.
Yep.
Anyhow, I
Yeah.
think we're gonna wrap it up, and you'll figure out what we're gonna do for dinner tonight.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, because
Quitting
skeeters
time.
are about to come and get us.
Yeah,
It's a real thing here.
It's almost Skeeter
I'll tell
30.
you when it's quitting time.
Seriously, Skeeter 30. You
It's-
can have
But
it. I'm
I
not even-
do would like to go live at some point and discuss how to know if your solar installer is the right person. How do they know?
Questions to ask.
Yeah, how to vet them, and how do you know they are qualified enough to do it? And I'm not talking qualified with a piece of paper. I'm not talking about qualified going to school
Here, look at these
and a
pictures that somebody
certificate.
else did. I
Um,
did that.
It's not a
Doing
knock.
The math equations, how to
Like-
give them a.
And that's a problem because, like me, who's a customer, I know just a little bit what I learned on
YouTube, you got YouTube certified.
YouTube. Yeah.
I have stickers to prove that.
And I'll tell you what, you could burn, I mean, everybody knows what these Brinkleys cost.
Yeah.
And you got a beacon down there that costs even more than this.
Yep.
All these people overpay.
And then there's the things you can't replace.
Yeah.
Us.
Yep. Dogs. Yeah. Kids. If your kids are home by themselves or something, you went out to
Like
dinner
I
on a date
said,
night.
This is not we're not here for the learning curve.
Right. Yep.
So,
Well, we do give you some learning after we
absolutely,
finish
to
the
help.
install, and we give you a complete walkthrough. But
it's not crickets once you leave.
No.
No.
It's far from actually.
honestly, a lot of our clients become our friends.
Well, what sold me on hiring you guys, I watched your YouTube video, but then that day, you remember, one of your clients was having problems. His solar panels weren't charging. and the way you guys handled it, I said, yeah, this is a no-brainer. And you walked him all the way through it, and the guy really didn't understand it, but Mike put it in a term that he could understand and walked him through and got his system back up and running.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, that's who I want.
I did not pay. We did not. I swear, we did not pay him to say any of this.
Actually, he's paying us
Sorry.
to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm paying you guys to say that. And Mark, and on behalf of Mike and Pete, because I'm hanging out all the time, they said it was going to cost an extra 20%. So I was like, hey, but my wife agreed to it because I'm out of the camper.
Oh my gosh, you're too funny.
I'm out of the camper.
She's on vacation.
She's
Yeah, it's like a vacation. She said, even though she's working, it's like, she says it's like a mini vacation.
Yeah, but your hot tub.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
So, well, here's one way to vet an installer. Step backwards without falling.
But I want to go this way. Our bougie golf cart.
This
Oh.
isn't clean.
Oh gosh, I don't know if I want to. Really,
So,
I give the guys crap about this all the time.
yeah, but this is.
Make sure they have cornhole. That's an important one.
So we're not plugged in.
A sign of a messy desk is that of a creative mind.
It's off grid.
Nobody can see. Oh, yeah, I guess it's pretty light. I can't see it, but through the screen I can see it.
I know, it's weird.
Yeah, well, it's dark on everything. Turn the lights on, but you know, this is what we work out of to be able to accomplish. You know, we keep stock in here. We keep, you know, obviously our tools, but you know, plexiglass, sheets of ABS, fab stuff. We've got on the shelf there.
Precious cornhole.
Precious cornhole. That's for when
We actually gotta take that out.
That's when we actually don't work and get to have fun. But actually, if you guys want to see the beacon really quick, it's actually. No. I guess I can't see the beacon. Never mind. Sorry. I don't know where the beacon is.
It's right there.
Yeah,
You
but
can't see it from here.
I can't see it
No,
from
you
here,
can't.
unfortunately.
No.
But it's down there, so we'll be that way. Sorry. We'll be down that way tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to showing you guys that. So, sorry, Mike, but now you're famous. You're also in the live, Mike and Mike. Hey, Mike and Mike.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm good.
You'll need to sign our waiver.
I'm here till March, so I'm bugging you guys.
Two mics don't make it right.
Or two Mikes make it right.
I'm thinking of a
According to the
Saturday
Alpha
Night
Davis.
Live skit. Can I say that?
Saturday night.
You know, skit on the beat.
Look at that. It's called dance.
If you can
Oh my
laugh, it
gosh.
doesn't hurt as bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's definitely a sore subject for our clients, and I totally get it. But I know they are really looking forward to getting this fixed and putting all of that behind them. So, Yeah.
Moving forward, we're gonna cut this off.
yes.
So we are ready to go get some food.
And skeeters.
And I got trash.
15 minutes.
And show you.
Skeeterville.
Yep. All right. So let's
Thank you for watching.
come back tomorrow with the beacon that is from HE Double Hockey Sticks. See ya.